Hey there everyone, this is Oseaana. Welcome to the Weight Loss Diaries. Today is Tuesday, March 23rd, 2010. And our topic this week is what is a typical day for us? What a basic typical day encompasses food-wise, exercise-wise. So yeah, today wasn't a typical day for me because I was running errands and out of the house the entire day. But I think I've mentioned it. My cat's back there. I think I've mentioned it before. I work from home, so my typical day usually starts early, around 7:30, and do the normal morning stuff, make the bed, take the dog out, and hopefully remember to eat breakfast, which I usually try to eat either Greek yogurt with flaxseed and maybe some almonds or walnuts. I prefer really actually doing plain or vanilla flavored yogurt with fresh fruit, but in the winter it's not as easy to get, so I'll be starting that back in the summer. I'm like really excited about having fruit and fresh yogurt. But yeah, so that's usually what I try to eat in the morning, and it's really probably not enough. I know other people, and people tell you this all the time, you need to eat a little bit more than that. One little cup of yogurt with some flaxseed and a few nuts on it isn't enough. I'd like to start adding maybe egg white, or like make scramble up some egg whites with some veggies in it or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's always a problem for me. So other than that, I would eat hot cereal, a gluten-free hot cereal. I think it's that Bob's Red Mill gluten-free hot cereal. I like that. I make that with I usually put agave or sucanat on it, if that's how you pronounce it. I don't know how you pronounce it. With some flaxseed and maybe some nuts, and either fresh or frozen fruit. If it's frozen, then I cook it in the microwave. Anyway, thaw it in the microwave. Anyway, so yeah, breakfast, and then I usually sit down and do computer work, emails, answering emails, client questions, returning phone calls, all that kind of crazy stuff. I like to try to, in the mid-morning, get outside with the dog, depending on the weather and stuff. In the winter, that was kind of hard. In the summer, I'll start doing that, getting out and tending to the garden and things like that, before it starts getting too hot. And lunch, hopefully, if I remember, I try to have a salad with some kind of meat, chicken usually, or turkey. And then in the afternoon, I either work my other job or I'm back doing computer stuff with my home business. Exercise is hard to get in because my schedule varies, and if I'm not cleaning the house or doing work, then that's what I do. So I need to get back on a regular exercise routine. Right now, a typical day for me does not include exercise, so that is a problem. And then in the evening, I usually, if I'm working at home, I stop around 3 and start trying to get stuff together for dinner. Typically, if I was doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I would exercise in the morning, because I definitely can't exercise in the evening. I mean, I can, but it's just not something that works for me. Yeah, I'm definitely a morning person. I have a lot more energy in the morning. So as far as my eating plan, I think I mentioned last week, and I figured I will just stick it in this week. What I'm changing to starting on the 29th. I've been doing a lot of research. Oh, I do have the book here. And this is one of the books that I am borrowing ideas from. This is Queen Afua's Heal Thyself for Health and Longevity. This is one of the sources that I've been reading and getting inspiration from, and of course the Eat Clean diet. Oh, I do have that here too. Wow. Lots of little notes here. So that these and I've been researching just a lot of different ways that people feed their body. I'm trying not to use the word diet because I'd rather it not be a diet that is going to start and end, more of a way of life. So on the 29th, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've done this on and off throughout the past few years. I'm going to start doing and at least taking a 6-month portion to try this out and see how this works for me, eating according to the moon cycles. So I've been researching a lot of different religions and spiritual paths that incorporate fasting. Right now we're in the middle of Lent for some Christians, and certain cultures and religions fast according to their spiritual calendar, the holidays or their high holy days, and a lot of those days for a lot of religions focus around the moon phases. So just to break it down really quick, on the 29th is the first full moon, and I found after doing some research and finding what works for me, starting this on a full moon and not on a new moon works better, for just because of the way that the eating goes. So and it's usually a 3 or 4 day cycle. So the day before, of, and after the full moon, you can pretty much eat whatever you want. Of course, keeping in context with the clean eating stuff, and putting healthy things into your body. And as the moon starts waning on day 3, 4, 5, and 6, you start cutting down on the sugars and bread. And the moon is still waning, so it's day 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cut down on the meat, cut down so that you're not consuming it anymore. 11, 12, and half of day 13, no legumes or starches. And then on the second half of day 13, full day 14, and full day 15, doing a raw food only, live food eating. And then during the dark moon phase, which would be day 16, 17, and half a day 18, doing a fast or juice fast. And then as the moon is becoming new again, reintroducing on half a day 18, 19, and 20, raw foods and raw juices only, fresh juices. And then as the moon is waxing, day 21, 22, 23, you can start adding the starches back. Day 24, 25, and 26, start adding the meat back. And then on day 27, 28, 29, you can start adding sugars or sweeteners and bread. And then it starts all over again. And of course this, varies depending on, each month the moon phases are a little bit different, so you kind of have some room to play with some of those days that have 4 days in the cycle. So I'm going to start this, like I said, on the 29th. And as my partner put it, this is probably something that would work for me, because if it has something to connect me with my spiritual path, then it's something that's going to work. So I will probably be getting more into that aspect of it on my personal channel, but I'll check in, of course, here as each week as how that's going. And the exercise cycle kind of goes with it, as you're waning and reducing what you are eating, so does your exercise. So that during that dark moon phase, when you're fasting, you're doing very light exercise, if any at all, mostly meditations or yoga, stretching, light stretching, things like that. And as the moon is waxing and building, so does your exercise regimen. So as you're eating more, so you're exercising more, and as you're eating less, so you're exercising less. And there's other things that go along with it, like I said, meditation and prayer and things like that. So I'm excited to be starting on the 29th. But I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you all next Tuesday.